This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.
Oil hits $95 as U.S. stockpiles fall to critical levels, and Aramco starts talks for a stake in a Chinese refiner. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Oil jumped nearly $1 a barrel this morning to its highest in more than a year as a steep drop in U.S. crude stockpiles added to worries of tight global supplies. WTI led the charge, rising above $95 for the first time since August last year. Brent crude futures climbed to well above $97. Analysts say the oil market is quickly realizing the OPEC Plus cuts announced in the summer are having a deep effect on crude availability. They say stocks are drawing while demand keeps growing. Saudi Aramco has started preliminary talks with Jiangsu Eastern Shenghong to acquire a 10% stake in the China-based energy company's petrochemical subsidiary. Aramco says the signing of the cooperation framework agreement is another significant milestone in its downstream strategy to increase conversion of Arabian crude oil to chemicals and to expand into the critically important Chinese market. The China refinery operates a 320,000 barrel per day plant in the port city of Lanyungang. EV manufacturer Lucid has opened its debut international manufacturing factory in Saudi as the kingdom moves ahead in its electrification push. In the initial stage, Lucid's Jeddah-based factory is expected to produce 5,000 vehicles annually, with plans to increase this to 155,000 EVs annually in future. The current Saudi facility reassembles Lucid Air vehicle kits that are pre-manufactured at its U.S. manufacturing facility. Lucid aims to transition the new Saudi facility to one that completely builds the EVs after 2025. The PGA Tour says its planned merger with Saudi-backed Live Golf and the UAE's DP World Tour has garnered unsolicited interest from investors. As it continues to finalize the trio's agreement, the PGA says while it hasn't solicited additional investment interest, its negotiations have resulted in outside interest. It says its focus continues to be on finalizing an agreement. Any investments that come from the talks will be made into PGA Tour Enterprises, a subsidiary of the PGA Tour. Masdar and PLN Nusantara Power have signed an agreement to develop Phase 2 of the Serrata floating photovoltaic power plant in Indonesia by up to 500 megawatts. It's a major expansion to Southeast Asia's largest FPV plant. The initial 145 megawatt phase of the floating PV project, located in West Java, is expected to come online later this year. Indonesia is a key strategic market in Southeast Asia for Masdar, with an expanding portfolio of renewable energy interests. The UAE has maintained its position as the most innovative Arab country in the Global Innovation Index 2023 issued by the UN's World Intellectual Property Organization. Saudi came in second, followed by Qatar. Internationally, Switzerland, Sweden, the US, the UK, and Singapore remain the most innovative economies. The report identified growing uncertainty regarding venture capital funding, which usually acts as a key source of support for startups. Global VC funding marked a sharp decline last year, raising concerns on the future of innovation. Beleaguered property giant China Everground suspended trading of its shares in Hong Kong today as the debt-ridden company grapples with severe financial difficulties. Everground Group has a market value of $2.1 billion. Everground only resumed trading a month ago after it was suspended for 17 months for not publishing its financial results. The halt in trading comes a day after it emerged its billionaire boss Zhu Jian was being held by police under residential surveillance. SpaceX has secured its first U.S. Space Force defense contract and will provide the military with customized satellite communications under its Starshield satellite internet program. The contract is worth up to $70 million. It will provide the military with end-to-end service, user terminals, ancillary equipment, network management, and other related services. SpaceX is just one of 19 companies given such a contract by the U.S. Space Force. Social media platform X could turn a profit in early 2024. That's according to CEO Linda Yaccarino, who during an interview defended the company's progress under billionaire owner Elon Musk. She said the velocity of change and the scope of ambition at X really does not exist anywhere else. Yaccarino said that about 1,500 advertisers have returned to the platform in the last 12 weeks and that 90% of the company's top 100 advertisers have also returned. And Mark Zuckerberg has rolled out new Meta AI products for consumers, including bots that create photorealistic images and smart glasses that answer questions, as well as an updated virtual reality headset. Zuckerberg described the products as bringing together virtual and real worlds. He emphasized that Meta is offering low-cost or free AI that can integrate into daily routines. Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses incorporate a new Meta AI assistant and can live stream broadcasts of what a user is saying directly to Facebook and to Instagram. I'm Ramya Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.